Hey, let's get it. EL2A family, man. We got a very, very special episode today. It is not nighttime. It's actually 5 a.m. in the morning. And you already see where we at, man. We're in the historic downtown square in the best city in the world, my city, Ocala, Florida. And we're with some people that's taking over the world right now. We're not over the world coming soon, but we're taking over Ocala right now. We're with the MIM Run Club, man. I know you heard about it, but today you're gonna get a day in the life with the MIM Run Club, so come on with me, man. You see what we got right here with the downtown square. It's getting, people are coming right now. You can see the cars, people are coming, but we got people at 5 a.m. getting up to move, man. Come on, movement inspires many, man. Let's check them out. The main people with the MIM Run Club, we got Mr. Danny Grimes, man. Let's Danny, come talk to him real quick, man.
What's going on, Jamie?
Danny? Yes, sir. All right, hey, this is the hype man, all right? This is the person that makes the megaphone. He gets everybody going in the morning. He's one with the energy, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let you guys go with this, because he's gonna give you a real day in the life. He's gonna go around, interact with some people, and we're gonna get it going. So get with Danny. Danny, show the people, man, what MIM's all about. Talk to them a little bit, tell them why you joined, who you are, and then take them around a little bit so they can meet some people.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Jamie.
Yes,
appreciate
sir,
you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So listen, I'm Danny. I was here from the beginning with the conversation with our good friend Jew, who helped started this with Sean Price. Conversation. The rest is history. So here we are, a day in the life with MIM. So movement inspires many. This is what this group is all about. So come on, take a walk with me, take a journey with me. Let's go. So this is what it's all about, making sure we greet everybody. What's happening, man? Welcome back out here.
Sir.
You ready to rock and roll?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
All right, how many you doing today?
Three.
What's your pace you gonna do?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Well, let's get it.
Somewhere around there. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's rock and roll, bro. Good to see you again, my friend. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
So listen, this is about encouraging everybody. It's not about running fast. We like to use this proverb. If you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far, take somebody with you. So come on. So this is your first day? Yeah. So this is Dan, just like my name, Dan. So this is his first day out here. Dan, tell them, how did you hear about this?
I heard it from my friend with over at the Running Elements, Tom Duck.
Tom Duck. Yeah. So just like that, movement inspires many. One person tells one person, then that person tells two, that person tells 5, and this is what you have right here.
Yes, sir.
Ryan, tell them why you started out here.
I started because I needed to get control of my health, number one. I love the community. I love the fact that being with the community, it challenges me to push myself each and every time that we meet out here. And you can do this by yourself, but the energy is so much greater when you're doing it with community.
Yes. Now I'm going to pass the baton to the founder, my good man, Officer, a.k.a. Sean Price. Take it away, brother.
Hey, before you start, let me jump in, y'all. All right, this is my brother, right? Been knowing Sean for a long, long time. My brother's the one that got me moving, right? He came out, I said, man, I see him run out like this big joker can run, I can run too. So I came out, Sean been running, and he inspired me to run, and he inspired, his movement inspired me, now his movement inspired all these other people, man. So now you're here with the founder. Sean, tell him a little bit about why we here, what we got going on, man.
On a Wednesday, man. 5 a.m. on a Wednesday. This is Ocala's finest run club in Miami. Movement inspires many, man. We started this thing very slim. Now we are thick. It's all about positive energy. It's all about bringing the crowd together. As you can see, like I said, man, it's 5 a.m. You have all these people out here. Why not? Why not come out and join? We got Mr. Cut Different himself out here with me, man. The energy is immaculate. It's everything you want to be a part of. Don't miss out on it, man.
Y'all gonna see after this episode, after this day in the life, you're gonna see an episode to sit down with me and Sean. We get into the origins of everything, how it go, why it started. So man, make sure y'all stay tuned. We just want to give you a look so we can talk about it, but we want you to see it yourself and feel the energy. Jean, come on, talk to the camera. We got the content creator right here, y'all. So any of the content you see on the MIM page, it comes from this young lady. So she does a hard work and dedication and putting it to the men. So tell everybody about what you do and why you do it, right?
So I'm the content creator, and my number one focus is to allow people to see what we really do at MIM. So when I take my shots, I make sure it's very live, it's very real, it's very raw, and it's very authentic, because I want people to feel the energy from the outside looking in. So here at MIM, we are a community. We are a no pressure run group. but we have a lot of fun. Our number one focus is just to inspire people to move. Whatever that looks like for you. It could be running, it could be walking, it could be jogging, it could be kids on their mopeds or on their scooters. We have strollers. Whatever movement looks and feels like for you, we are a no pressure group, so we encourage you to do that every single time.
Let's go. Welcome out here to the 5 a.m. Run Club. Give yourselves a round of applause for already doing something hard. Come on, clap it up, clap it up. It's MIM on a Wednesday. What's up, brother? Woo! I got still out here this morning. I love it.
Left and right. Left
down. Left, your left, bro, not his left. There you go. Hey, coming out here.
Hey man, we got some special guests out here today, man. Our parents done showed up out here today.
Dear Father, we come to you this morning. We come to you humble and grateful. Thank you for bringing all of us together, Lord. Keep us in good health. As we all know, without you, nothing is possible, Lord. None of this would be possible, Lord. Nothing at all. So we pray that we love the way you love, see the way you love, see the way you see, breathe the way you breathe, Lord, and walk the way you walk.
In my name of Ocala, great job.
Hey, movement inspires many, man. We gotta keep moving. We got, how many people we got today? We got today. We got 120 people, man. 5 a.m. in the morning. Come on, man. Where else can you get this? We're in Ocala, Florida. One mile mark right here, you see Fifth Street, man, downtown, or historic downtown. Man, all these people moving. You see from top to bottom, top to bottom. We got people. Yes, sir. Got the OG out today. Got the OG, man. Let's go.
Good job.
I like that saying, you come as friends, leave as family. Love it, love it, love it. And as the rest of them coming up, I just want to applaud all of you, because movement truly inspires many. But if you get out and you get moving, and every step you take, not only will you lose the physical weight, but you will lose the mental weight. Because the mental weight sometimes is much more than the physical weight, because it starts in the mind, right? So that's where the enemy will like to get a lot of us, is in our mind.
All right, man, I'm here with
Gabby, Gina, Paola,
Jared. All right, man, so this is the Run Club. This is the core group right here, man. Again, a day in the life with the Run Club. We hope you enjoyed everything. We got a podcast episode coming behind that's going to tell you everything you need to know about the origins of MIM. But, man, come get you some of this work, man. What y'all got to y'all? Hey, I'm going to lead them for the last words. Like, everybody say something. Last words. Come on, Gabby.
come out and be inspired. Hop out, pop out, drop out.
You got this.
Come catch your vibe at 5. That's all I got.
Come catch a 5 at 5. Let's go, y'all.
I just can't get up at the 5 a.m. Like, there's a barrier that's stopping them. How is this Run Club helping people more outside of the physical?
Outside of physical, man, I mean, you wake up at 5, you come out here, you meet new people. You may be a person that's very introvert. You may not get out, man, but once you get out and you get around these people, all this high energy, it takes a lot of pressure off you. Whatever you're doing you got going on that day, man, you come out at 5 a.m., all those problems just seem to go away for that hour or so we're out there. You're always gonna have people around you supporting you. You won't be left behind, you won't be alone. It's something you gotta come out and experience for yourself. I mean, you can check the page, check the comments. We can have a random runner come on here now and interview them, and they'll tell you pretty much the same thing or something different in their perspective, but more than likely it's gonna be a positive because they continue to show up.
Welcome, world. Welcome, family, to another episode of the EL2A Podcast. I'm your host, Jamie Gilmore Jr. And today, man, I got a very, very special guest, somebody that's been on this podcast for the third time now. Each time he show up as somebody different. This man here, man, he's a man of, I guess, many hats, many tricks, many something. But today he's showing up Ocala, man. Something has took Ocala by storm. A lot of people are gravitating to it. A lot of people want to be a part of it. A lot of people are hearing about it. Drum roll, please. We got Mr. Sean Price with the Ocala Run Club, founder of the Ocala Run Club. Sean, how you doing today, brother?
I'm doing well, Jamie. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. So how does it feel to be on here 3 times? You a seasoned veteran on the EL2A Podcast, man. How does it feel to be back again?
I'm always honored. It's always special, man.
Yeah.
It's a big deal what you got going on here as well. So
Okay.
to be here under these lights, give it a chance to spread my voice and talk about what we're going to talk about here in a sec. It's phenomenal.
Yeah. Before we get there, start what you're doing. Like, subscribe, and comment, all right? I know the whole Ocala's watching because you want to be a part of the MIM Run Club. Like, subscribe, and comment. Bring yourself back to this podcast channel to watch the information, because when you tap in with this information, you will be educated. All right, a lot of people run towards entertainment, Sean.
Yeah, that's true.
You're gonna come here and get some education.
Get
All right,
some
so like,
education.
subscribe, comment. All right, but right now, what you want to do before Sean gets started, we're gonna put that Ocala MIMS Run Club logo up on the channel right now, so you guys can see it. I want you to get familiar with the logo, the Run Club, if you don't know it. But Sean's about to tell us all about the Run Club. So I'm gonna start with my little story first of how I got involved with the Run Club. So Sean is my brother. I know Sean since high school. We played middle school, went to high school together, played sports together. We both were collegiate athletes. Sean went a little further professional than I did. Came back home, and I like to try new things, right? And at the time, I started CrossFit. It was cool. It really was. It was just trying something new. Started CrossFit. I was getting tired with CrossFit. Sean started posting videos of him running. At the time, it was him and Julius Bryant running together. I knew Sean, I didn't know Julius, but I was interested. It was different. It was something challenging. And I said, if Sean Big Behind can do it, I can do it. All right. So as he's running, I just hit Sean up and say, hey, bro, I want to come join you. He shot me an address. And after that, the rest is history. And we've been running ever since. Let's start here. Before we get into the Run Club, what even made you want to start running? Like, where did that come from?
So obviously, like you said, we played ball together. I had just got back from the XFL. After the XFL in 2023, I had suffered from a sports hernia injury. Had got surgery, was going through rehab, had put on a sufficient amount of weight. Wasn't fat, but gained too much weight. Big, as you would say, Mr. Gilmore.
Big bone.
Yeah. Put some weight on, man, and I just kind of wanted to lose some weight, so I started running. Once I recovered fully, I started running. And as I was running, man, one day particularly, I screenshotted it when I first posted on March 8th. After the run, I thought to myself, man, how cool would it be to start a run club in Ocala?
Powerful.
So I said, you know what, I'm just going to make a post, put a poll up, see who all would, I guess react or interact with the post. And Drew was one of the first guys that said he'd be on board. And then my other buddy, Gabby, he started running with us, and, he kind of went his own separate way. And that's kind of when it started. So we started talking about it. And
oh, so you were intentional about it. So in the beginning, before I joined, you guys were already in the mindset that this was going to be a run club.
Correct. And to be quite frank, it was supposed to be a run club for men only, because the run club's initial name was Men in Motion.
That's right.
But as things transpired, and the reason we're here today, the other gender got involved, and honestly, without the other half getting involved, it wouldn't be as big as it is today. Yeah. We didn't see it be suit or fit the situation if we kept it as Men in Motion and we have both genders involved. And has a reason as big as it is today.
So talk about that. So the origin story is Men in Motion. You wanted it to be around men. So why? Why men and not women at that time?
At that time specifically, I was huge into mental health. I still am to this day, playing ball and just dealing with life. We've had previous podcasts, just dealing with life. After running and going for certain runs, there are certain chemicals that are released in the brain that suppressed a lot of negative emotions I was feeling at certain times throughout the day. And I said, why not use that as a positive moment to bring men together after a run, we fellowship when all these chemicals are released and we can openly speak about things we're going through, but in a positive light.
Yeah. So now you're giving me information too. So I've been with you guys, since the beginning, but I did not know that this was an intentional thing. So now you educate me as well. So you and I'm all about intentionality, right? I'm all about, seeing something and seeing it through.
Yeah.
We started Men in Motion. We got a good group of men. Then it transitions from Men in Motion to what? What is the name now?
Movement Inspires Men.
Okay, where's that come from? Tell me about the Movement Inspires Men.
Like I said, I'm all about being transparent, man. Once the women started getting involved in the run club and it started to grow fast, we understood that Men in Motion wasn't the right name for it. So we had to find something else that was kind of catchy. And obviously, I think me and Jules came with the idea that, Movement Inspired Men would kind of embody the both men and the woman aspect of that genre. So as far as that name, it kind of welcomed a community, opposed to a group of men.
Did you ever see this? Let's get to it and be real, because again, we started in the beginning. It's probably just two of y'all. When I got there, it was you and Julia, so it was three of us: Uncle Willie, four,
and then
Freddie, five. Right. So that's why I started. And again, my mindset not this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a confident guy. Daily deposits. I'm showing up, and I'm just trying to get it in. I understand I can't control anybody, because what I do, I run, and then I come into a world with cut different where I'm continuously pouring into people. So the running is more so for me. That's my mental health, my do me, and then I walk into my world of where I'm pouring purpose.
Yeah.
You guys had a whole different little mindset. You thinking the community, you get what I'm saying? So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, man. You know, speaking with Ju's a very passionate person. He did have a lot of good visions that he shared with me. And we follow this guy named Nick Barry. He's a phenomenal guy, very successful individual. He has his own company, started from ground up, and he just did things the right way. And it's to see how it was one man show, one man can inspire an entire community. Now this man has like a multi-million-dollar business, but even bigger than that, he has millions and millions of people buying into what he was selling. And what he's selling basically was like what you say, daily deposits and consistency. That's all this man does. And not only does he sell that, but he looks the part. And me and you would have these talks countless days. We text each other all the time. When we go runs, we have all these talks about, what would change dynamic of Ocala. What does Ocala not have? And we look around, we see Tampa, we look in Orlando, you see all these other states, North Carolina, South Carolina, who have all these huge successful run clubs. And it's like, well, why can't we have that here in Ocala? Right. The people have it. We have the crowd. We have people who are driven. We have gyms here. Gyms are packed out at 5, 6 o'clock. So people want to be fit. You know what I mean? So we just had to find a way to market that and make it accessible to everyone. Yeah. And with that came a lot of trials and errors, and we figured things out. Because as you know, we were jumping from Jerry Gann to baseline, and then it kind of split, which we'll touch base on a few.
For sure.
And you kind of said something to me and Ju that morning that kind of stuck with us, and that really just changed the whole dynamic of what we had going on.
Yeah. So talk about that. What goes into the location? So what we're running. So how you say we bounce around trying things, and so talk about that. Why was that a thing? And then how did Downtown Square? Why do you think that stuck?
The bouncing around from location to location is obviously when you start anything new, you just don't know. Like we came into this thing completely raw. We were just trying to find new places to run. When we first started, we thought it was about, we're going to start here. We'll run, this will be our 2-mile route. And then we go this location will be our 3-mile route. This location will be our 4-mile route. And the problem we ran in with that was that constantly changing locations and mileage. And granted, we were running every day. There was a thing where me and Ju had made a pact to run literally every day, and that didn't work out.
Yes.
But you learn that in order to build something, it needs to be simple, right? And it needs to be consistent. Yeah. Changing locations and changing distances created a gap in that dynamic, I suppose. And like I said, we'll get here in a second. As we continue to do that, the group almost fell apart. You know what I mean? And we need a way to bring that back together.
Yeah. Let's get to it. You mentioned it a couple times. So to your point, so one thing in my opinion, we did a good job, and we went heavy. We was rah, and we got you say we're the experiment. We need everybody start getting hurt, and everything was happening. Like literally, injuries were happening because we were just uneducated in running. We just were running.
Yep.
And it got to a point to where you got this person out because he's injured. You got this person out. Then you got now this person not showing up. This people just running, and then we got to an inconsistent part of the run. And you take it from there. Why, talk about that, and why you think we got inconsistent, brother?
We got inconsistent because we didn't have structure, right? We didn't have a structure. And although we started off strong, like with anything, when you first start off with anything, everyone's highly motivated. And with that motivation, if you don't really have a vision or a set, what's the word I'm looking for? Structure should be the word, a set standard for what you're trying to do, things will fall apart. For sure. So as we were saying, constantly changing locations, kind of became tedious for certain people. Running every day, going hard, injuries started to take place. We found ourselves starting to just run separately, individually, but still posting MIM.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where I was posting them. I remember specifically there were several times people hit me up, hey, are you guys still running as a group or are you just running by yourself?
Yeah.
Right? I kind of shrugged that off until one day at Zone, right? It was early morning. Me and Jew had come in from an 8-mile run. I remember you coming out of the locker room before you came and do what you do here, Cut Different, affecting the community in a very positive way.
Appreciate that.
I remember you asking us, you was like, hey man, what happened to the group runs? And I was like, nah, we still run individually. And you was like, nah, it's not what we started. It's not about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like what you guys started is not what you initially said it was, and now it's kind of falling off. It was like, oh man, you guys started something, just let it fall off. Yeah. And that's stuck. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's stuck not in a disrespectful way, but in a very uplifting, motivating, positive way because of what you're doing in the community, how driven you are and how consistent you are. You know what I'm saying? You're overseeing 40 to 50 parents' children on a daily basis. Yeah. You know what I mean? Obviously you have a great crew here with you, but you guys are doing that consistently. Sure. And I said, Mr. Gilmore, my brother, who I've grown up with, I know his ins and outs. We've shared tears, laughs, and all that together. If he can do it, why can't we do it for something as simple as a run club?
For sure.
So that day, me and Ju sat down, you know, it hit us. I'm like, man, like that, we should take that to heart. And we did. Yeah. Me and Ju sat down. Ju made the point. He said, we're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 5 a.m. We'll meet at Zone consistently. If people can make it, they can. If they can't, they can't. Yeah. And that'll be the schedule from here on out.
Yeah, that's dope.
And that's where the standard came into place and the structure. And once we had that structure, we continued to build, we continued to run, people show up. And I think the group got up to like 12 people at one point. That was a big deal though. It was like, man, we got 12 people, man. This thing is going. You know what I mean? And once you got 12 people in there, man, we got as crazy as it sounds, like those 12 people within that group, those were the perfect members that we needed at time and we didn't know. You know what I mean? We had Gina with the backpack. We didn't know what to think about Gina and that backpack.
Know what she had to
We had PG-13. We had Gabby and Paola came in. Those three right there I just mentioned are our content creators now. You know what I'm saying? And we'll touch base on that a few later. And then we had Darren. And then we had Isaac. And we had Danny. Yep. You know what I mean? The Uncle Willie always been the consistent. He always gonna come. He always gonna show up. He just kind of hangs out in the shadows. But you had that core group. You know what I mean? And as we continued to build, Isaac was huge in it. You know, he was huge, especially as far as getting people out, constantly coming out, promoting the Run Club. Things started to change. And I remember specifically, because we're running that same route from Zone, and we're heading down 5th Street. And that route became a little old, and I think a lot of it had to do because we had the crossover traffic in order to get into the run. So we always have to meet at the Zone parking lot, walk across Pine, always be aware of traffic, and then you run down 5th Street, straight down, straight back. Yeah. I remember around Christmas, Julius took it upon himself to map out a new route for the club. He started downtown, which is where we are now, and he ran a smooth 4-mile route. And after he sent out in the group chat, he's like, hey man, this is a new route. I think we should try this route. We tried it out, and we haven't looked back since. It's been I think meeting downtown Ocala. On the square, Central Ocala. That's where everyone goes on the weekends. That's the part everyone knows. It's a safe area for everyone. Statistically speaking, being a cop, that's where most law enforcement patrols anyway. Yeah. So people who are coming out with their kids and their family early in the morning, they have less worries as far as being burglarized, robbed, hit by a car, anything like that. You come out free. It's a free and happy space.
For sure. Now I like it. What's teaching moment? We're gonna go back to the beginning because we said a lot in that. We're gonna teach.
I started to stress.
All right, it's cool though, but we're gonna teach what we talked about. So daily deposits, right? So we got into a story to where we started something good, right? It moved slow, then it started getting inconsistent, right? But I didn't notice at the time, but now you're telling me this was something, a vision, a mission that God placed in you. These things just don't happen, right? God puts these things on our hearts and we have to see it through. Yeah. And through the journey, we all get discouraged, right? Because life happens, life gonna life, you know what you always say. So things start discouraging us and we stop. I was just the person that seen it like, hold up, dog. Y'all started something with me, bro. I'm still running at 5, you know what I mean? Where y'all at? You is my brother more so I'm coming, what's up? You know what I mean? You're supposed to be here. Where y'all at? What we got going on? And to say, look at us now. So say if that never happened, right? If that never happened, if that conversation never happened, if you guys never decided, like, he right, let's get back. We got 200 people showing up on a Monday, on a Friday, on 5 a.m. downtown because of
accountability.
You get what I'm saying? The standard is the standard, brother. And this goes to the camera, to the people that's watching. Everybody, you have something in your heart. You have something in your mind that you want to do, but there's something not allowing you to push through. You know what I mean? There's something stopping you from owning your greatness, as we say here, Cut Different, and you are holding yourself back from being able to have this level of transformation.
Yes.
Because there's transformation being happening.
Oh,
right?
yeah. 1,000%.
There's a lot of people, a lot of testimonials that are coming through from people because you decided to say, hey, I want to make my community healthier. You and Jew say, I want to make my community healthier. We did it, started back, and now we are, 200. Now I can see this thing going upwards. So ain't no telling the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So kudos to that. But to you guys, man, I'm telling you, when things come to you like this, you have to see it through. They say most of the best ideas in the graveyards, right?
Correct.
People die with them, right?
Correct.
And you guys were able to see this through. So kudos to you. One thing I did want to touch on, I want to go from the first run, just to go, because we're going to go back to go forward. The feeling of the first run, when you at the first run you can ever think of that you did, to the feeling of that run when we had the highest, like 200 people there. Like, tell me the feeling in both of those runs.
So the first run Jerry began, it was real quiet. It was cold. It was in March. I think it was like March 12th or something like that. We finally got a date set in Jerry began.
Mm-hmm.
But when I finished that run, it was me, Julius, and Gabby. It's funny because we were so raw. We were so excited. We had woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to cook 2 miles. But in comparison, because I wasn't here for the 200, and I was actually in Colorado. But to see it,
yeah, for sure.
There's nothing like it, man. It's like a breath of fresh air. Seeing something that we put out there come to fruition, that so many people are starting to take notice of and actually enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I may have put it out there, but there were a lot of moving pieces to this puzzle. It wasn't me specifically. Like, if you wouldn't have had to say what you said, if Jew wouldn't have put the hit in my head, if you wouldn't have picked that route, if we wouldn't have met Eugenia, Paula, and Gabby, met Isaac, people who are marketing and help push his run club from the jump, there wouldn't be where we are now. But just to compare those two feelings, there's nothing like. It's like when I woke up on Friday and I saw the coffee run post, man, like I was smiling from ear to ear, cheek to cheek. To have the mayor out there and the mayor supporting it, like the Mr. Key to the City. Yeah, he has the key to the city. And he's speaking so highly of what we've done. You know what I mean? And then to have Chief Balkan come out this past Monday and do the same thing. Mm-hmm. It's like, just to see it come to fruition, man, being consistent, having the standard. The standard is a standard. And it's being true to who you are. We're all human. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I had fallen short at one point in time at Run Club because me and you had stopped showing up at 5. Mm-hmm. Everybody did. But you stayed consistent. You were still waking up at 5 a.m., posting your runs. I would wake up to see it 3 hours later to see Mr. Gilmore still running at 5 a.m. saying daily deposit, something that I put out and told him that we were going to do. I felt like I was letting you down. Yeah. And all it took, like, granted, I would have, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I would have kept watching you post and kept waking up at 8 o'clock had you not have said something to me, and put that burn in my butt, man. But that's what brothers are for. That's why you meet people. That's why relationships are so important. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The relationship we have developed.
For sure.
So back to your question, because I always get carried away. The two feelings between the first run and then to see that Friday, it's unmatched. Like, just seeing that Friday, I could run 3 marathons, but I'm still more happier seeing how the community has responded to what we set in place. Yeah. And to see those smiles on those people's faces, they're using this platform to network as well. You have businesses coming out now, real estate agents coming out networking. Mm-hmm. Plenty of people who have their own things going on are using this run club to help excel their life. Not only physically and mentally, but from a business standpoint as well.
Yeah, it's community, brother. And even what you just said, man, so you say not just physically, but mentally, and there's a lot of things. But can you get into that? So how is this run club? Because there's somebody that's going to watch this that's on the sideline. They're like, I want to go there, but I just can't get up at the 5 a.m. Like, there's a barrier that's stopping them. How is this run club helping people more outside of the physical?
Outside of physical, man, I mean, you wake up at 5, you come out here, you meet new people. You may be a person that's very introvert. You may not get out, man, but once you get out and you get around these people, all this high energy, it takes a lot of pressure off you. Whatever you're doing you got going on that day, man, you come out at 5 a.m., all those problems just seem to go away for that hour or so we're out there. You're always going to have people around you supporting you. You won't be left behind. You won't be alone. It's something you got to come out and experience for yourself. I mean, you can check the page, check the comments. We can have a random runner come on here now, interview them, and they'll tell you pretty much the same thing or something different in their perspective, but more than likely it's going to be a positive because they continue to show up. Yeah. So if you're struggling with waking up at 5 a.m. and you don't know if it's a thing to do, it's the thing to do. This is your message to come out. You're actually probably wake up at like 4. But this is the thing to do. Come out and join the community, do something healthy and happy for yourself.
I love it. So we see run clubs, we go look at Tampa, look at Orlando, we look at all these different places you can get online and you can see run clubs. It's cool to watch. They make great content. But you know, we may not get to experience that. I've experienced MIM. I know what makes it different. But can you tell the people what makes MIM Run Club different than all the other run clubs?
Well, for one, it's at 5 a.m. in the morning. If you look around, there aren't many or any run clubs where people are waking up at 5 a.m. to go run.
Mm-hmm.
So that alone in itself is what can set us apart from any other run club. To have the numbers that we're having at 5 o'clock in the morning on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays are a little easier, but Mondays and Wednesdays, you're having 100 plus people come out to run.
For sure.
That alone can show you how special what we have going on.
Yeah.
Because to wake up on a Monday morning after a Sunday or whatever, to come out there and run and enjoy being around other people.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you asked me 10 years ago, if, would I be here tomorrow running distances?
No, sir.
No, absolutely not, man. And you see these run clubs, and I have to give credit to Grit Run Club, my boy French out in Orlando. I went on vacation with him, and he gave me some pointers as well as far as how to grow this run club and what to build it off on. And you look them up on Instagram, they have a phenomenal, very successful run club as well. And I think they're going to come out on Friday to one of our runs. But just waking up at 5, man, I mean, the run club is pure, it's raw, it's genuine. The way all this thing has come to fruition is just raw.
Yeah. It's the energy too, man. It's contagious. One thing I never thought at 5 a.m., you can see that many smiling faces. You can see that much energy. And it's a battery. It's a booster. You know what I mean? No matter what you're going through, from that moment, you can forget about it.
Yeah.
In that moment, whatever's going on at home, whatever going on, you forget about it, and then it's escape. And it makes you feel better. You know what I mean? You wake up, you leave there empowered. You like, hard things, right? Waking up in hard, doing hard, then it makes the rest of the things easier that you have to deal with.
And for me, and probably yourself as well, we're athletes. So we're used to being in team environments, working together, encouraging, being full of energy. So people who are former athletes who come out there, who have played in the sport where it requires teamwork, this is that bringing that back to life. This is reliving that. And people who haven't been a part of it, it's like, well, this is you welcoming. This is what it feels like to be a part of a team. To cheer together, to run together, to win together. Yeah. You know, I mean, no matter how big or how small the win is a win. Once you wake up, that alarm goes off at 4 a.m., you get in that car and you arrive at downtown Ocala on the square, you've won. All right, now all you have to do is finish run, but you're there.
Yeah.
You won.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So as the founder of one of the founders of MIM, I know what it's like to find something. It becomes like your baby, your child. You know, it's like you birth something. You have this vision, this mission, these things that you want to see it through. One of the biggest things you can do as the founder, you cast your vision so others can see it as you. That's your goal, is to try to give it as clearly as day, so the people that's on the team, the people that's coming, joining, so they can kind of, okay, this is the direction we're getting in. As a founder, you're casting direction and vision for people to be able to follow. So in your own words, right, I just want you to, you know, if it's one sentence or whatever, just cast the vision and the mission behind MIMS, just from the founder's voice. Obviously, you know, it may be worded different somewhere else, but just what is, when you think about it, what's the mission and the vision behind the MIM Run Club?
I would say the mission is to obviously build something that is going to last and stay. Even when I'm long and gone, like I was gone for a week, right? And this run club didn't need me to function. You know what I mean? It was a phenomenal week. I wasn't there, like, you know what I mean? Like, this run club it's here to stay. There's always going to be a Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday. There's always going to be a 5 a.m. There's always going to be people in Ocala. There'll always be roads to run on. There'll always be run shoes to buy, right? And that's my goal, for people to have this outlet from the wake up on those days at those times, to share healthy, happy relationships, to build relationships that you never thought you'd build before, to network in ways you didn't think you could network before. Basically to use this run club as a stepping stone.
For sure.
A stepping stone.
Yeah, I love it.
That's what it's for.
I love it. And even for me, you know, and I'll just cast my little vision, you know, I was just a little, but the sense of people waking up in understanding that I'm going somewhere to be refilled. Like, it's, I would say the mission is to be, if it's like a cup or whatever, like we're like a cup to where people may show up empty, but they leave full. Yes. You know what I mean? And that's happening. Yes. You know what I mean? When you see people that are showing up, but they're leaving full, and I would cast that as like the vision, just to leave people that leave this and are full. You know what I mean? And says it like better, just fullness. I don't know, or you give it a try to say.
Yeah, no,
try to make it sound cool.
Because that's what you do. You come empty, you leave full. I mean, I can tell you personally from my experiences, when I first get out there, I'm waking up, you know, I'm getting my juices firing, but when I'm done, man, I feel complete. I feel strong. I'm ready to conquer the day. I go to work. I'm not yawning. I'm alert. And especially in my line of profession I'm in now, you know, I'm clocking in at 7. Doesn't mean it's at 7 a.m. in 30 seconds that someone's going to need life-saving measures. Yeah. You know, am I ready? Am I alert? Am I awake? Am I in physically good enough shape to carry someone to have to be carried out? Yeah. Am I in good enough shape to apprehend someone who needs to be apprehended, who's a danger to society? Yeah. You know, am I ready for that? And I can 100% say yes. When I finish these runs, I am more alert. I am more active. I am more positive. But to get back to what we were saying earlier, Mr. Gilmore, with this run club, and as things continue to grow, and we've talked to you, I've talked to other members of the club, as this thing continues to grow and we start to, you know, generate funds and all that good thing, we plan on using those funds to give back to the community. You know what I'm saying? And as we continue to grow, we'll give scholarships to kids. We'll give back to, you know, Section 8 housing, single moms, people who are battling with type of terminal illnesses, elderly, whatever needs be. So those are also things that we're working on behind the scenes right now. So once we get all that thing, all that stuff squared away per se, I think it might be something Ocala has never experienced, but we'll certainly never forget and we'll always appreciate.
I love it. So speaking of all those things, there's something we got cooking up. There's a partnership. So to think about us being brothers, right? Even before all this, now as grown men, sometimes I look at you and I just think about us as kids. Just, you know, we used to be a little wild boys, but to think about now, sitting in this seat, me being who I am, you being who you are, and understanding that we're about to collab. We're about to, you know, we got it. We're gonna tell y'all. I know y'all itching to know, but we're gonna collab. Yeah. What is that collab from MIM and Cut Different? What does that mean to you?
That just goes to show you relationships and brotherhood, man. To see where we've come from, what we've come from, what we've had to endure as brothers, and throughout our athletic careers to where we are now as men. Yeah, I'm sure we still fall short in areas, but to see where we are now with your organization, with this organization that you're also helping me with, because you are phenomenal at what you do. I will say that. You don't know, man. This guy right here is a businessman. He can talk his way into any room. But just for us to collaborate where we are now, man, just goes to show you how important brotherhood and relationships are, and to truly hold each other accountable, man. Like just holding each other accountable, man. It comes from a good place. So to see what we're about to do, and I'm pretty sure you'll get a little bit more in detail here about what's to come. It's phenomenal, and to see it come to fruition is everything. So
yeah. So with that being said, guys, another drum roll, please. On October the 11th at Baseline Trailhead Park, right? Baseline Trailhead Park, we're gonna have a 5K race. The MIM Run Club partnering with Cut Different Inc. For the best 5K you ever seen. Let's go.
You hop out. Come on out.
October 11th. So come on out. You guys heard it here first. We're going to be able to get links and all that prepared. Well, by the time this come out, we had a link prepared. We'll put it in the description. You can click and sign up for the 5K. I'm super excited about this. And I want you guys to understand how much this means to me, right? Because I brought this idea to you. And I was like, man, I'm thinking about doing a 5K. And obviously the proceeds from this event will be coming to Cut Different because we're building a school right now.
What's up, EL2A family, man? Come invest in the futures that are going to change the world. What you see here right now, man, we are reimagining education, right? We are giving these young boys and showing them who they are and where they're going. We're creating a school to career pipeline, and it's happening right here on this property, man. So let's go, EL2A fam. We're going to have a QR code that pops up. You scan that code, all right? And it's going to take you and tell you everything you need to know to come help us invest in the futures that's going to change the world. Let's go.
Yeah. And even to get to you all that may not know about it, on MLK, we're building a private school from K to 8 with the mission of guiding young men to hone their greatness. We want to transform education. Right now, we're in a spot to where, in a sense, being stuck, all right? Always liking, for an example, I always say, you know, our public education system is like the Titanic. It's been heading in a direction for so long, it's kind of hard to turn it around. what we're doing, we're reimagining education, man, and making it real, real life application, putting these kids in environments where they're invested in their own education. Right now, we believe kids are showing up to school just because somebody's telling them.
Just to be a body.
Just to be a body, right? We want to change that. We want kids to be invested in their own. What do you want to be? Introducing kids, who am I? Showing them who they are at the core, but also giving them a pathway to their success. There's a lot of different things. We'll put a link to that bio as well, Cut Different Academy, so you can check out that on our landing page. But it's a lot that goes into the work we're doing. But long story short, I want to appreciate you and the MIM Run Club for being open to collaborate with us, man, and helping us. Right now, we're in our first round of fundraising for the school. It's a lot of work to do, but this is going to be a catapult, right, to help us. And everybody that shows up to this run, to this 5K race, you are investing in the futures that will change the world, right? When you show up, when you buy that ticket for this 5K, you have I want to build to next future. What we'll do with the school, we're building a school to career pipeline. What this is something that tribes the school to prison pipeline. We are literally building the next worker, the next dad, the next community leaders, right? We're going that deep, right? We're being intentional about, hey, I want you to grow up and raise your kids. And that sounds simple, but that's not a simple thing. I can show you the statistics. Now, we in groups with young boys, and you ask who have their dad in their life, and nobody raised their hand. So we had to be intentional about raising real fathers to be able to raise kids. And that's what we'll be doing at the school. And again, man, just appreciate y'all for being a part of it, man. So just talk a little bit about the 5K from the MIM Run Club perspective. Just say, what's your expectation? I know we're in the infant stages, in the beginning stages of getting this thing cooked up, but just what will be your hope? If we could cast a vision for October the 11th, when you show up, what do you hope you see?
When I show up on October 11th for this phenomenal event for a wonderful cause, I hope to see it packed out just as much as we see it on Friday, Monday, Wednesday mornings with the Run Club, but even more. Tell a friend about it Saturday, so it's a little bit more convenient, a little later in the morning. We'll get those times out to you. But just come out, man. It's for a wonderful cause. It's going to put you in the same spirits it does when you come out in the mornings at 5 a.m. You're still special. You're still winning. And you're doing something for the community. Like you said, you'll come in empty, but you'll leave full. Like I said, the money that you're putting in, the donations that you're putting in, you just being present at that run is going to be everything, not only for Cut Different, not only for MIM, not only for Ocala, but for yourself, most importantly. So we hope to see you out there. I can't wait to see you guys out there. Show up and show out.
Yeah, and we're going to clip this up, all right? I want y'all to get ready. We're going to clip this up right here. I'm challenging the MIM Run Club. Everyone that shows up on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the MIM Run Club, I'm challenging you to invite 3 to 5 people for our 5K. So if you are a MIM Run Club member and you show up on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it's like 100, 200 of y'all that show up, I'm challenging to invite 3 to 5 people to this 5K. Think about that. Let's do the math. Let's just say 100. If 100 people invited 3 people and they showed up, how many people is that?
That's 300.
Ooh, that wasn't that bad. Okay, I thought catch a slipping. That'll be 300 people, right? And I believe we could do it. So again, I know you all are going to watch this podcast. Make sure you invite 3 to 5 people. Again, for that date, October 11th. And businesses, we're looking for sponsorship, right? If you're out there, you own a business, you want to be a part of this event, come sponsor the event. We're going to have booths. We're going to have all types of stuff. Businesses, get with us, man. You got one of the hottest thing in the city right now. You also got Cut Different Ink, man. We ain't too shabby. We too bad all by ourselves. So we can get you some promotion for your business, man. It can be a great collaboration. Definitely a lot of businesses we already want on the Cut Different side. We want to be involved with you to be able to introduce our boys to the things that you do to be able to help them with the school to career pipeline. So there's a lot of lines of symmetry that we could connect. It's not just sponsoring the Run Club, man. It's us sending our kids over to you to be educated on the industry that you're in. So you literally can help build the next future leaders. So it's a win-win for everybody. So man. So anything else? So one thing, and that's 5. So let me, before I spin off, October the 11th, right? We're going to give you the time. We're going to give you more details. Just know when you watch this episode, we'll probably have a link in the bio where you can click it, sign up, and so we can get right to it. We're not going to waste any time, man. So I already know that it's going to be packed, and I appreciate y'all for the love up front. But Sean, as we're getting to a close, if there's anything you could say to the city of Ocala right now, as we're in this stage with the MIM Run Club, If you just want to address the city of Ocala for what's going on now and what you see it being, what would you say?
Just get ready. I say get ready. A lot of people are going to join. It's going to continue to grow. We're going to grow together. We're going to win together. We're going to create a lot of good relationships. I hope I know this run will fix a lot of relationships that needs to be fixed as well. Ocala, this is probably going to be one of the biggest things that have come to the city that's very, very positive beside what we got here at Mr. Cut Difference. So just come out and have a good time. This Ocala, it's going to be a big thing. We look forward to partnering with a lot of you guys and getting this thing continue to roll in direction is rolling in. So expect to see bigger and better things in the future, man. We got some special stuff coming up with this Run Club, man. We love all you guys with an open heart. Don't think that's weird at all. We genuinely love you guys with an open heart. So continue to show up, man. We'll be here for you. You'll be here for us, and we'll grow together.
Yeah, I think I got a couple things I want to do before we end off. So one thing I wanted, so personally, because I know we talked about a lot of different things. You personally, how has running helped you?
Oh man, it's changed my life in a huge way. I mean, obviously physically, it's done a lot of good things for me, cardiovascular wise, and my mental health for sure. But just running, man, I've met a lot of people through running. I've learned a lot of things about myself through running. Running teaches you a lot about yourself. It calluses your mind through a lot of things. I think I saw a statistic not too long ago that people who run are actually one of the most intelligent people. And I think I've gained a few IQ points from running, so I can hope to continue to run and get a little smarter.
Sure.
But running has taught me to endure, to have patience, and just to continue to keep going forward. That's why I got it tatted on my arm. Keep going, man. It means a lot to me. Because life is gonna life. At the end of the day, you got to keep going, and running teaches you that. Some days you have your days where you're zipping and running, you feel heroic, and some days you got to slow it down and go at your pace that works for you. And that's the notion of life, and running teaches you that.
I love it. Second thing I want to do, the team that's involved. I know you mentioned people loosely throughout the event, but just shout out the team who's helping pushing the Run Club and making it go forward.
All right, let me give a shout out, obviously Julius Bryant, Preacher Man Danny Grimes, Mr. Yamin, Darren Lucas, Mr. Isaac Velasquez, Gabby G, Paola, Eugenia, Uncle Willie James, Mr. Gilmore. I think that's the core, ain't it?
Yeah, that's the core.
Oh, DeJuan Thomas. I ain't forgot about you, Chief.
Yeah,
You keep kicking, brother. We appreciate you.
For sure. But lastly, man, so if you can cast, because I'm all about vision, brother. So I want you to, because we're going to be able to come back and look at this. This is one thing I love about the podcast. This is one thing I love about content, because it goes out into the world, right? Mm-hmm. And once other people hear it, it pushes you even more. So first of all, I know you're self-motivated. But once other people heard, it's like, I said that, now I have to hold myself accountable to make sure I do it. Yeah. So if in the next 5 years, right? If in the next 5 years, if MIMS can accomplish one big thing in the next 5 years, what would it be and why?
That's a loaded question. Next 5 years, if MIM
can accomplish one big thing in the next 5 years, what would it be and why? And obviously this is just Sean. Obviously the group has the thoughts, but this is just the thoughts from you.
To be a successful LLC, to be a household name, and to have people from all over the U.S., when they come to Florida, they ask about the MIM Run Club. When they're in Ocala, hey, when is the Run Club run? What events do they have? You know what I mean? Because there are a few run clubs now that I aspire to be like, that when I go to those certain cities, I'm always on Instagram, always on TikTok. When is their next run? What events are they having? How can I be a part of it? How can I learn from it? And just to motivate.
Yeah.
That's it. So the same feelings I get when I go out of town, like, all right, what is Run Club doing? I want to be out at that run. I need to be out at that Run Club. I want to be a part of it. That's what I want. That's the effect I want MIM to have on Ocala. When people visit Ocala, people who are residents in Ocala, just to have that urge and that drive to want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. You know what I mean?
Love it. Love it, man. Hey, put that MIM logo up right now, man. Make sure y'all saw it. Shout out to MIM Run Club. Let's keep it going, man. It's only the beginning, Ocala, man. It's a great time for Ocala right now, man. We got so many moving pieces going, so much happening, man. So shout out to the MIM Run Club. I love to be a part of it. October the 11th, like I said, make sure you be there. Link's gonna be in the bio. Is that everything? Anything else need to be said? Nah, we all good. All right. So look, like, subscribe, and comment. All right, stop what you're doing. Like, subscribe, and comment, man. This channel right here, this episode, this podcast, if you go back, man, there's a lot of people that we had on this podcast that just drop gems, man. And if you're somebody in that middle, there's a lot of people in that stage who are like, I need to be doing something, but I just don't know what. I should be doing something, I just don't know what. Come to this podcast, man, because you're going to learn from the stories of other people. And we giving real game, guidance, intention, motivation, education. All right, so like, subscribe, and comment, man. With that being said, Sean, always ended with the guest, man. I just want you to look in that camera, man, and inspire runners. Just motivation for runners right now. Inspire them and tell it, like, whatever you say, right? Whatever you say is going to be the last thing runners can hear from you. Act like you, what you said, Nick Barham right now. Give us some Nick Bear motivation and inspire the runners. We're going to put this on the MIM Run Club page, and they're going to hear from you, and you're going to inspire everybody. What would you say to runners, all the runners around the world right now?
Continue to show up.
Knock that smile off your face. Get serious. Get serious.
What kind of
Come on, look at me. I need to be aggressive. Get serious. Hold on. Knock that smile off.
Hold on.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. So one positive to say to the camera.
Look into the camera. Yeah.
For runners.
For runners. Motivation for runners.
All right. Hold on. You got me laughing. I can't.
Come on, bro. They need you, right?
Y'all be cutting this out, right?
Nah, we're keeping this in. Come on. Keep it in.
Hold on. My message to the runners, man, if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. So go together.
MIM Run Club, man. Make sure y'all join it. Go together. We going, and we gonna keep going. We ain't stopping. All right. So make sure y'all come join. And we gonna keep this thing going. Shout out to OPD. Shout out to the Ocala Police Department. I hear my boy representing, man. Hey, next week we'll see y'all next time.